It's like, Jesus, thank you. God had answered the prayer of a very broken, lost, hurting girl, 6 months prior when I was driving down that windy road, crying out to a God I believed wouldn't listen, and prayed that simplest prayer saying, God, if you will rescue me from this life, I promise to serve you and love you with all of my heart. And then within 6 months, in a series of unfortunate events, God literally brought me to my end and then provided a rescue plan. And so that's how I ended up with my uncle and hearing the gospel and surrendering my life to Jesus. And so as I mentioned in the previous video, God delivered me from demons that night. He set me free from all kinds of just spiritual strongholds that were holding me back. And for some people, when they surrender their life to Jesus, God delivers you instantly. And for other people, it's more of a process where you have to walk it out. And so I wasn't instantly healed from every trauma and everything I had been through. But the spiritual aspect of the addiction part, where the demons that would drive me back to repeat, that part God had completely delivered me from, set me free. So whatever demons were attached to me that were related to addiction were gone. And I speak a little bit about that in my last video, about the release that happened and how I felt the lift off of me. And so because of that, I had more victory in these following steps I'm going to be sharing with you, because I got delivered from a demon of addiction. And whatever the name was, I don't know. It's just the posture of my surrender. I was so desperate for Jesus and so fully surrendering to him and just repenting and renouncing all this stuff that God just set me free. The Holy Spirit just set me free. And so I say yes, and for the next 3 years of my life, I lived at their house with my 2 boys, and they ended up helping me get my GED and my driver's license back, and I had another aunt who sold me her car at a good price, and I got a job, and I was working. I'll never forget that first, I had an interview.